Soldier, keep on marching on. Head down till the work is done.
Hi, it's Mac Attack. Welcome to another post-scriptum video guide. In this video, we focus on the role of the platoon commander. The platoon commander is a role within post-scriptum that can be taken by only one player per team. This player should have a strong grasp of what is expected of them prior to taking this valuable and important position. The commander can be the turning point of a battle. This guide is going to show you how to command the squads working beneath you, how to call for joint fires by air and by artillery, move troops around the map, and how to use your own assets such as the Jeep to wreak havoc behind enemy lines. Whether you've played as platoon commander lots or never before, this guide will have you covered. You can see here I've opened the support tab. I've done this by right clicking on the map and head over support. It's split into artillery and planes. I've gone on to artillery and selected smoke by using the bottom box. The two sliders on the top indicate spacing and amount of rounds. I've selected spacing of 88 metres and rounds 3. Accept button accepts this target. I then mark the map to the same effect. As I want artillery to strike the target just before the smoke, I've now selected the artillery tab. I've used it by support, artillery, selected spacing of 125 metres and 7 rounds. This is 7 rounds impacting the target site at a spacing of 125. Using accept accepts this. I now mark the map to the same effect. As I'm aware that often this is a difficult capture point to take, and I know there's a large house in the centre of the capture point as dictated on the map, I plan to put in a bombing mission. A bombing mission using Mosquito. To achieve this, I right click the map where I wanted the effect to take place. I've highlighted the planes tab and scroll down to Mosquito. You can pick the direction from which you want Mosquito to approach by using the radial wheel in the top right hand corner of that screen. Sometimes when playing the commander role, I like to get away from the commander's vehicle, get myself on foot and embed with an infantry section. When I do this, it can be advantageous. This way I can see the ground in front of me, the effect the fires will have, and bring in more accurate fire where it's needed. You'll notice from the first clip, when I called in my fire support, I was crouched next to the commander's vehicle. I did that because there was a radio system fitted to it. There are other methods, should you be separated from your vehicle, where you can still call in support fires. Those are a friendly radio man, a fob, a rally point, or the radio at main base. To ensure you're close enough to one of these radio positions, look in the top left corner of your screen. You should see a radio icon appear. When this appears, you are close enough to that object or person to call support fires. You'll see in this section of the clip, I found myself a radio man on the map. I moved towards him and called out that I need him to stay with me so I can call in some fires. I've located enemy position on the map in front of me and there's enemy fire coming from that direction. I call in a quick Mosquito strike on that building, like so. I also know there'll be enemy likely around the area, so I go to my planes tab and put a Spitfire gun run on, running northeast to southwest. I did that using the radio menu in the top right section of the planes tab.
See how this works out. Sit tight. Stay low if I was you as well.
As I mentioned in the introduction, I like to use the commander asset, the Jeep, to good effect. The Jeep provided to the British and the American factions is the Willys Jeep with attached Vickers machine gun. I like to use this to rapidly flank around the enemy, locate reinforcement points such as MSPs and FOBs. With the attached machine gun, I can destroy enemy MSP locations. Doing so will allow friendly troops a much earned respite from the spawning hordes of the enemy, and relieve the enemy of quite a few tickets. When playing as the French or the German factions, the commander's Jeep does not come equipped with any weaponry, thus making the Willys Jeep quite the asset.
Second MSP being destroyed. Right, you need to get in that cap now. I've destroyed 2 MSPs. You should be okay.
As with another commander guide that I provided, which will be linked in the top right hand corner, I like to leave a little friendly acronym to help you along with your game. This acronym is as follows. P. Plan. What do you want to do? What is the enemy likely to be planning, and how can I best counter them and move my troops to counter them? E. Evaluate. Evaluate your plan, the strong points and the weak points, and what is the worst case scenario. N. Notify the platoon of your plan. The platoon can also help with the evaluation if it will work or not. I is for intelligence. Gather intelligence from the platoon. Ask them where the enemy assets are and what you can do to help them. S is the final letter. Simple commands. Tell the platoon where you want them, why they are going there, and what you want them to do when they get there. Follow this small acronym and you shouldn't go far wrong. Thank you for watching, I do appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe, it really helps me when you do that. I'll see you in the next video.